My name is Alistair Waddell. I'm the President and CEO of Inflection Resources. We are listed on the CSE with the ticker AUCU. So Inflection Resources, we are focused on exploring New South Wales, Australia for very large copper-gold porphyry deposits. We're exploring a belt of rocks called the Macquarie Arc, which extends through New South Wales and is host to some very, very large mines and big deposits. The big deposit in the belt is the Cadia mine, which is operated by Newmont Mining. This is Australia's largest gold mine, and there are a number of other big deposits there owned by Evolution Mining. There's the Northparkes deposit and the Cowal deposit. And to cut a long story short, this big belt of rocks extends to the north and disappears under a blanket of younger sedimentary cover, masking the underlying geology. And what we set up about 7 or 8 years ago now is we started to explore this northern covered extension of this belt. And more recently, we've entered into a large partnership with AngloGold Ashanti, who are fully funding an exploration program to explore under this blanket of sedimentary cover. So we've got a large program where we've been drilling close to 50,000 meters of drilling over the last couple of years. And more recently, we've had a little bit of success. We've found a porphyry, and we're currently at the point where we're drilling to really understand the extent of that porphyry-style mineralization. In terms of news over the next 12 months, it's really driven mostly by drilling in New South Wales. This is all fully funded by AngloGold. So as I mentioned, we're drilling this target we refer to as Trangie. So we'll be focusing our efforts a little bit on that. But we've also got a number of other projects where AngloGold is funding as well. We've got one called Nyngan, one called Crooked Creek. And these projects ultimately are going to be systematically drill tested by AngloGold. So it's really news flow related to drilling around that. But we've also recently announced a transaction with Newmont Corporation, where we've acquired a large portfolio of exploration assets from Newmont, one in New South Wales, but the majority of the assets are in the Northern Territory in far northern Australia. These are large copper-gold assets that were ultimately identified and staked by Newcrest. And during the merger between Newcrest and Newmont, these kind of fell out of that sort of merger. So we've just struck agreement with Newmont to acquire those assets in the Northern Territory. And we're going to be starting to talk more and more about those and the plans to take those projects forward. We've got a very tightly held share structure. We've got major investors, Crescat. They own about 9.9% of the company. We have AngloGold Ashanti, own about 9.9% as well. And the management team owns just under a third of the company as well. So stock is very, very tightly held. We've got a great shareholder base. Currently got a market cap of around about 18 million Canadian dollars, sitting around about 25 cents Canadian. And yeah, we're very happy with the structure. In terms of information about Inflection, we've obviously got a website, inflectionresources.com. We're across all the social media platforms. We're listed on the CSE with the ticker AUCU, where you can be reached personally. My email is alistair@inflectionresources.com. You can call the office, and I'm available to answer any questions you may have about the company or the plans going forward.